I do what I do. Hey man, I do what I do.
Through these social media platforms, social validation can now be achieved through creative work, lifestyle branding, and entrepreneurship without recourse to violence or crime. And in this cultural environment, glorifying thug life is no longer necessary or even attractive for young folk. You understand? So you take all this together, and these shifts reveal that the YNs, the young men who once embodied and promoted the thug archetype are increasingly viewed with skepticism and disdain, not admiration. And it is a beautiful thing. What once carried symbolic capital is now coded as self-destructive, short-sighted, and socially marginal. The glamour has been replaced by stigma. And for many in the rising generation, the future lies not in somebody's prison yard or on somebody's gang set, but in passports and degrees and entrepreneurship and upward mobility. Even within hip hop itself, voices from old school cats like Too Short. Too Short said this recently. He said, man, the squares live long and the squares have more fun. And that reflects his own career and patterns. You guys know Too Short. Too Short, baby, coming. Remember him? He witnessed the streets. He noted that the young men who chased the fast money and notoriety, they shine briefly after high school, but their trajectory, it rarely is sustained. And so by the time they get to middle age, the so-called nerds or the squares, once dismissed as lames, are the ones who hold stable jobs and own homes and have dental and health insurance. And they enjoy the fruits of their long-term planning. Meanwhile, the former cool kids are left in cycles of poverty, borrowing money, living without health care, and still engaging in the same survival hustles that once seemed glamorous. They're homeless now because, see, they re-gentrified the hood, so they don't even have anywhere to go. Think about that. And so the answer increasingly, family, the answer increasingly is what? Is that the true lame is not the studious, law-abiding man, but the one trapped in arrested development, unable to build stability or dignity or adulthood. In other words, as Too Short put it, the squares win in the end. I think I can pull this up. Let me see if I can pull this up for you all. Let me see if I can pull it up for you all to check out. Let me know if you can hear this.
But I swear that is like something that eats away at me daily is I wish that there was something that I could do, we could do that's loud enough to just shock the homies and go, bruh, I'm telling you right now, man, if it's a race, we both 20 years old. That is like something that eats away at me daily is I wish that there was something that I could do, we could do that's loud enough to just shock the homies and go, bruh, I'm telling you right now, man, if it's a race, we both 20 years old and you hard on the boulevard in the streets, I promise you that little nerd nigga is going to be past you by the time he's 40, 45. He's going to be so far past you, you're never going to catch him. And he's going the square ass executive route. He's really going to live a better life than you. And you winning right now with the thugging and the pull in the streets, but it's not going to last long. So I don't know how to get that across, man. But I swear that is like something that eats away at me daily is I wish that there was something that I could.
Yeah, it's too late, right? So again, that's Too Short. You guys remember Too Short back in the day. I wouldn't categorize him as a gangster rapper, but basically what he's saying is the same thing. This generational wisdom, it echoes again what the brother Elijah Anderson saying, one of our scholars, who noted that adherence to the so-called street code may yield short-term respect, but it leads to long-term marginalization. All right. In contrast, people who embrace education and steady work and civic responsibility secure enduring rewards of middle-class life. Okay? So that's the other thing. Now, family, you know, he's not the only one. Okay? He's not the only one that says that. Okay? When we look at people like Snoop Dogg, and you guys know Snoop Dogg was notorious. Snoop Dogg was the gangster's gangster back in the day, right? They call Snoop Dogg as a grandpa. He had 7 grandchildren. This man is now talking openly about taking his children to see Disney movies. Okay? In fact, he recently got in some trouble with the LGBT community because he was saying, I don't want to go see these Disney movies, and you got Buzz Lightyear, his grandson, asking him, how can 2 women have a child in the movie? Because that's part of the script. You understand? But clearly the man is in grandpa mode, not gangbang mode. And his children have also pursued mainstream paths. His son, Cordell, enrolled in UCLA, continuing there after football. Ice-T, remember Ice-T from back in the day? He had a song called Cop Killer back in the day. And now he's playing a cop on Law and Order, right? In his 27th season. Okay, he's far from his outlaw beginnings. You understand me? Ice Cube, O'Shea Jackson, formerly part of NWA. His son studies at USC and works in Hollywood. Jay-Z, you know, professed drug dealer, you know, billionaire. Same thing with Dr. Dre, billionaire. You know, 50 Cent, tough guy from Jamaica, Queens, television mogul. Nas, another tough guy. All these gangster rappers, right? This man is a venture capitalist. Got people like Rick Ross and Gucci Man. These people on Wingstops. This is what they're doing. In short, the most visible gangster rappers have aged into roles indistinguishable from middle and upper middle class professionals, parents, investors, producers, entrepreneurs, and executives. The status is no longer tied to proximity to violence, but to the stability of ownership. What's up? Welcome to the broadcast. This is Uncle D. People wash their ass in the tub, Kamala Harris.
You were tuned in to Uncle D. D's black man talk. Pull up, homie, take a seat. Don't be a shadow watcher every day. You learn something, then you earn something. And let them know and drop some money in the plate. It's getting cold, ladies, talking ratchet. There's a king here, grab your coat, zip your jacket. Keep quiet for a second, close your jaw. Attorney Spurling, this ain't pearly, know the law. Talking Constitution, pushing pins when he shooting, give him that. Masculinity, just for the record, sprinkle that. You can keep your cat, gotta cut it. Only cat he rubbing, gotta love it. I call it Molly Buddy. Gotta vote your interest, vote and earns. Presidential, this is for the money that I earn. When you gon' learn, my people, that evil mixed with evil. No matter what you're doing, baby, this ain't equal. Sometimes when you're special, you get hated. The test is for the best, you're damn right, my people made it. Uncle D, Blizzard King, you been served, gotta notice. Now black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice. Now black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice. Now black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice. Now black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now.
Hey man, I'll do what I do.
Somebody need to whip your ass.
Get up and whip him, Sweets.
Hey, don't be putting the money in my hand all rough.
Take your ass out here. You buy you a Flowbee and cut your own damn hair from now.